Hi, today we're going to be meeting with R.S. Andrews, and we're going to be talking about HVAC systems and static pressure and how that affects your home. Hi, Andrew. How are you?
Good to see you, Zed.
Nice to see you. So tell us what we've got on these HVAC systems.
Today I'd like to talk to you about static pressure and how it affects your system inside your home. We'll be looking at the ductwork as well as the filtration and what it's doing to your home.
So what does static pressure mean to the homeowner?
Static pressure is basically how hard the blower motor has to work to move air through your duct system inside of your home. We have to look for certain numbers of static pressure in order to ensure the equipment is actually working right. Make sure the blower motor is not working too hard and you're getting the air delivered to your home like it's supposed to.
So the blower's inside the furnace and it's pulling air through the house, running it through the furnace to either heat or cool the system. And then the static pressure is how much pressure that is on that motor. Is that correct?
Correct. It's how hard the blower motor has to work.
Okay.
We have equipment that can gauge how hard the blower motor has to work to move air through the system. This right here is a Magnehelic gauge, and it tells me how much pressure is inside the ductwork that the blower motor has to overcome to move air through it.
Okay.
There are several factors that actually affect airflow through your system, including collapsed ductwork, undersized ductwork, as well as dirty filters, and putting in new equipment and not modifying your ductwork to accommodate the new equipment.
So that's 4 different things that people need to be careful about.
Yes, absolutely. And the number one thing that the homeowner has to deal with on this end is going to be the filtration and making sure it's changed out properly.
Very easy for someone to do, but you've got to remember to do it.
Yeah, definitely got to remember. And different filters have different time lengths, so we got to watch those. What I'd like to simulate for you now is actually the ductwork either being A, collapsed, or B, the filter not being changed out. I want to show you the effect that it has on your system. Right here, this is a Magnehelic gauge, and it's showing how much static pressure is in the system. Right now, I'm just under 0.3 of an inch on the water column.
Okay.
Okay. Now this here is the air intake for this system right now. This is, again, either a collapsed ductwork or dirty filters. Now watch that gauge right there.
So you can see a dramatic increase on the pressure that is on the motor.
And the higher this goes, the harder your system has to work to move air through it. And what this is going to do is it's going to cause the equipment to not run as efficiently. It's also going to cause warm and cold spots in the house because you're not getting the throw from your registers like you should.
Okay.
Okay? And this is going to cause high power bills and the equipment not being able to keep up with your home's needs.
So again, the things that they're looking for: number one, dirty filters. Want to make sure that they're clean and working properly.
Changed regularly.
Make sure that your ductwork is the right size and it's not collapsed. You know, people put things in the attic all the time and it can easily collapse a pipe, and that's not going to allow your system to work efficiently.
There's animals that can damage your ductwork, as well as people, technicians coming in to work on your electrical, any kind of, we'll say, pest control companies coming in and out of the attic. And also age. The older ductwork can collapse just from age on the equipment.
Okay. Welcome back to the Home Helpers. Today we're with R.S. Andrews, and we're going to be talking about filtration systems for your heating and air. How you doing, Andrew?
Thanks, Ed.
Can you tell us what we've got here?
Okay, not only is having a filter in your home important, but having the right filter in your home is important.
Okay.
Filters contribute to most of your indoor air quality, and as a homeowner, you can modify your indoor air quality by changing the type of filter you have.
Yeah, that's really important. In Atlanta, we've got allergies and pollen and all these things going on, and people's health is really affected by it, so this is important.
We've got different types of filters here that we can work with. This is your typical MERV 8 filter. Now, the higher the MERV rating, the better the filter.
Okay.
This right here is a type of filter that you'd buy at Home Depot or Lowe's or anything like that. This is just a typical 1-inch filter that you can put in.
Right.
Now it's good at stopping big debris, hair, dirt, stuff like that, but it's not going to improve your indoor air quality very much. We have another filter here. This is a MERV 10 filter. Now this is when you start picking up your bigger pollens, you start picking up some of the finer dust in the air. This will help with your allergies.
Okay.
If you've got a serious indoor home issue with your allergies, if you've got a serious problem with your allergies indoors, the next step that we go up from that is a MERV 16.
Okay, so if you've got issues with pets or pollen or all these other things that folks are allergic to,
this filter will stop.
This is where you go.
This will take it all the way down into submicron particles. This will take up to 90% of the airborne particles out of the air inside your home, such as skin, such as pet dander.
So all those things that are making people allergic, this is the filter that will take the majority of the items out of the air.
Yes, the stuff that you can absorb into your lungs, this is called an air cleaner. This is not a filter anymore. This is actually an air cleaner.
But if somebody wants to go to the next step, there's actually something else they can use.
We do offer another solution. We have another filter here, which is actually an electronic air cleaner. This right here has a power head inside of the unit. It has a changeable media inside. This will take out up to 97% of airborne particles.
That's amazing.
Yes, all of your pollens, pet danders, everything else this guy will take out. You change this out about every 6 months. It has a metal screen inside of here that welds all of the particles to it going through the
So
air.
electronically, it pulls those particles out of the air so that it gets trapped in the filter and doesn't get in your house.
Correct, and you change them out every 6 months with a fresh, brand new filter.
That's awesome.
Yes, it'll also pull out odors as well.
So Andrew, if someone's got this type of problem in their home and they want to solve it, we want them to call you.
Absolutely. Give us a call. We can do an inspection on your ducts as well as your filtration and offer you several solutions to any problems you can have.
So just call RS Andrew. You guys have got the solution. Make it nice and easy for the homeowner and take care of them, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks very much for your time. You've been watching The Home Helpers. We'll be right back.